So we're here with the elimination race of the senior man, and Bart is again with me. We still have the best view here right to the finish line. First question, how does it feel not being in there?
At this point I feel okay. I had already a really good championship and it's nice to watch the race as well.
Favorites for you here?
My favorites are, I think Fabio. The last year he was second, I believe, and 2 years ago he won this race. So he's always strong in the elimination. And also on this road, it will be very important to be in the good position the last laps, and that's one of his strong points. So I expect something from him. And then of course Alexis will be strong. For Belgium is Farah and Tim. I think they will be good on the road. They are both pretty good skaters in the pack, and that's what you need to be on this road course. You have to be good in the peloton and move good and keep your place.
Ferry maybe not in his top shape like he was.
Yeah, he just had a baby, and the month before he has been really sick. So he was actually in a really good shape, but then he went sick and he went down. So now he's preparing a lot for the ice season, and he's hoping to get his shape back before the ice season starts.
You know, talking about babies, what is your plan for let's say for the next 10 years?
My plan is more at the Olympics at this point. Of course, I'm thinking. I have a really nice girlfriend, Hannah, but at the moment we're not thinking about babies yet, so too soon.
Too soon. So you're planning the next 2 Olympic Games, basically?
Yeah, it's still 4 years for the second Olympic Games, so I think up until then. But of course, it's also Hannah's decision, and maybe at this point we don't really talk about it yet. So I'm only 22 years old, so.
Yeah. Talking about new countries, you know, there were quite some people from, you know, Kenya here, Cameroon, yes, and Israel. Some people quite impressed me, you know, with their skills. Where you think, you know, new countries, they should be, you know, rather slow, let's say, but you know, they're really, you know, stepping up. Technique a little bit missing, but quite impressive.
Yeah, you can see it. They're all trying, and I like it that all the other countries and smaller countries try to do inline skating as well. Of course, they have less possibilities like we have in Europe with all the road races and track races. But it's nice that different countries start to try. I think a big example is South Africa. They've been growing and growing, and you can see in the sprints in the 200 meter they beat the Belgium. So they're going pretty good, and I hope more countries start to live for skating.
So, and we have France in the lead. Your POWERSLIDE teammate, you know, is leading. Ewan Fernandez is leading out for Alexi, I guess, right now. So I guess he's trying to, you know, escape all the trouble and just pull up from the front.
Yes, Ewan is a really strong skater. He's been working the whole year really hard for me, and he's capable of winning himself a world title, I think, like he did last year at the points race. But now he's working for Alexi, so I hope his work will do something for Alexi.
Yeah. So we just had one guy eliminated, actually, who was not last, but he was pulling one guy back, you know, badly. So he is out, not the last man. So, but again, you know, Ewan going controlled from the front, you know, pushing quite hard, but not too hard. So now the Colombians are coming again, taking control. But I don't know how if Ewan will let it happen for a long time. I guess probably he's coming back pretty soon and attacking over again.
Yeah, it's too dangerous if you're not anymore in the top 5 on this course, and that's what the French know from yesterday. And I think they will try to go every time again on to lead the race for Alexi.
Yeah, I guess it's really, really important. And like you say, Alexi's fast on the end, along with Peter and along with Fabio. And we have to see who can sneak in there, you know, with a favorite. Paxi for sure from Spain being one of the guys who's always quite good and quite fast at the end too. We have to see how Felix is going, you know, he took yesterday the silver medal behind you, quite impressive.
Yeah, he's going really strong this year, the same with Paxi, but for an elimination I think they have the problem that they don't have a teammate, and especially on this course it's really important. That's a strong part of France, Colombia and Italy. that they you can see now they're 1, 2, and 3, and they're just controlling the pace, and everybody behind who's alone, they have to fight it against each other.
Yeah. No, that's it's like you say. Italy has a quite strong team, especially with Fabio, leading out, and we have Colombia again in control and France behind it. That's probably going well for Ewan right now.
Yeah, now we have a rest, so that's good for him.
Should we talk shortly about your chess career? Like Joost mentioned before, that you guys have been world champion with 5 years or whatever in chess. We talked about that it did not really happen. No, it was not chess, it was horse riding. No, so all people calling Bart right now for playing a game of chess. No, he's not playing chess. No,
not really. I'm not really good at it, so I rather don't play it because I will lose, and I don't like losing.
Yeah, that's probably. I remember when I was small, whenever I started losing, I finished the whole game with one sweep off. So it's always bad to lose. Your brother is not skating today. He's in the relay tomorrow.
He might be, I think, because Jor is injured. So I don't know yet who's going to be in the team. I won't race either because I'm focusing more on the marathon. But yeah, I think we will know tomorrow who's in the team. For sure, the 4 guys who stay over, and then yeah, maybe after the heats, let's hope they make the final and then decide who's gonna be the final team.
Speaking of the family, you mentioned that you always have, at some big races, like the whole family almost being here. Like the father, the mother, the grandmother, the grandfather, the sister. So they have been here. So this is helping you?
It gives me a little more pressure, but I also like it that they're here. They've been almost on every big race, especially my parents. So yeah, it's really nice that my family can be here and they can watch the races, and they also really like to watch the races, and that's maybe even more important that they enjoy it as much as I do.
But the rumor is they went to an ice competition and you won it, and they said whenever we come now you have to win, right?
Yeah, it was in Heerenveen, the World Cup final. They only managed to come one day. It was the last day on Sunday, and I did the 1500 meter. The first day my grandparents came, my aunt came, everybody came, and I won the 1500 meter, and 1 hour later I won the mass start. So they're pretty used to me winning at inline skates, but now I think they're gonna expect me winning always on the ice too, but it won't be that easy, I think.
So it's true they're going to Sochi, though we know what they expect.
Yes, they will be in Sochi, I think, so yeah, I hope they don't expect too much from me, but I'm gonna try to do the same races that I did last time. Oh, that was close for Ferrer. I hope he's not out.
Yeah, that was close, and actually we have a change in the leading. We have now the Dutch team leading, and then we have actually Felix behind them.
Yeah.
So it's quite going good right now if he can, hold this position for Felix. But France coming back as it seems.
Yeah. And Colombia is coming too.
So it's quite fast, for this time of a race, I guess. It's already a lot of battles.
Everybody knows they have to be in the front, and yeah, that's gonna be the guy who keeps the most energy and the less energy for fighting. I think he will be the fittest for the end. And win the race.
We saw a nice move from Ferry, but he was not the last. There was one guy behind him, I guess, I hope.
Yeah.
If not, this guy was behind, but he did a nice jump, actually jumping to the inside Ferry.
Okay.
At full speed, so I hope he's not out.
No, he's not out.
No, Chile.
Yeah, that's one of Ferry's strengths. When he's in the back sometimes, he can still survive. I remember he's racing the whole race at the end of the pack, but still managed to be in the top 5. So that's a strong part from him, and strong.
No, it was, when we guys signed you, basically it was like, when we signed Bart, we signed basically his brother, and we signed Ferry, and I go, oh, do we need really Ferry? And I go, Scotty, do we need Ferry? And he said, yeah, no, he's good. And, the more I got to know Ferry, honestly, the more I really like him. He's maybe not, winning world titles, but, what we call, he has some swagger. So he's cool, he's nice, he's fun, he keeps the spirit of the team really high. guy,
Yeah,
and
that's,
I think he's an important and great part of the team.
Yeah, he makes the team like there's always a talk with Ferry. It's never quiet in the team, and
that
almost elimination. But let's hope he's not out. But yeah, it's really fun to have him in the team. There won't be any quietness, and yeah, it's always amusing. He makes the entertainment himself if there's no other entertainment.
No, he's a super nice and funny guy, and we are super happy to have him also on the team. So he opened up also like his own shop, I guess, for Belgium now, selling some stuff.
Yep.
And so he's getting more into the skating mode, not only.
Yeah, he's one of the guys that just really likes to skate, and he also now put his goal onto Sochi, so he's still going for some more years, because also in 2018 he still wants to be skating, and yeah, it's really nice. Most of the guys at his age are thinking to quit, especially he already has a big family, but he just likes to skate as long as possible.
Yeah. So now he has to watch out. You know, there's a lot of jumping and fighting going on at the end.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he just got eliminated, I think.
He just got eliminated. Oh. So it's really close on the back here, and the referees in front of us are really shouting by fault, so you know, for pushing, pulling, whatever.
Yep.
They're really having their eyes on it. It's quite actually, they're doing a good job. So it's good to be close, and it's good to see watching.
Yeah, it's nice. We can see the referees from close up how they manage to do the eliminations, and you can see they really pay attention for the faults.
Yeah. We have Argentina. We had Argentina in the lead.
Now it's Livio.
Yeah. Livio is trying to go from the front. Livio always also being a teammate of you in the POWERSLIDE team, you know, his first year and senior. So not too easy for him right now at this Worlds.
No, I think he'll have a lot of experience with these races. He did World Games already, but still Worlds is a different kind of racing. World Games is easier because you have a smaller pack, and there are of course a lot of good guys, almost all the good guys, but still it's different. And here, yeah, so much fighting, and you really have to learn how to skate in this kind of pack.
Yeah. But you already did, when you came in the first year seniors, you already took a gold medal, right?
Yes, it was my first long distance race, the Points Elim. I took a gold medal, and it was a really big surprise for me. I never imagined to win a gold medal in senior, and yeah, it was an amazing feeling.
So rumors is that one of your guys you were racing before, the junior, the Italian, you know, Bugari, coming back next year into racing. Have you heard this too?
Yeah, I heard the rumor as well, and I think it would be really nice for the sport, because I remember him as a really good athlete. The year before I got world champion on Points Elim, he beat me in the Points Elim, and so he's a really strong skater. And for Italy, I think it would be good too, because yeah, after Fabio, there's maybe a small gap of no really good athletes, and I see the juniors are now coming up again, but maybe Bugari can fill in the spot faster.
Yeah, that would be good. Like you say, Italy missing a little bit something behind, you know, Fabio, and Fabio getting a little bit older. So, but Fabio's also, he's going to Sochi, do you know?
For sure he will be ice skating again next year. In the marathon he's doing really good. About Sochi, I don't know if he still put a goal on that.
But we are getting now closer to, you know, more action, and we have actually Colombia again in the leading, and we have, like, you know, almost like Holland at the end. Holland right now in this, you know, a little bit unlucky right now, not a medal I guess for them up to now. So
yeah, they have some fourth places with Ronald and Manon yesterday, I think. So maybe tonight in the 500 meter they can strike back and take a medal.
Right, they have Manon there, and they have Michelle Mulder there in the final. So with a little bit of luck, they're taking some medals there. But in the long distance, they haven't been so strong like the years before. Chris Payne has been really strong, and he had a medal before, like in Korea also. So we know he's really strong, but up to now they didn't have too much luck.
No, indeed. Yesterday in the points race, he got from two points on the podium, but it was so close together for the third place. And I think that was his strongest race. He didn't race the elimination off because for that race. So yeah, maybe today can. I think Gary Heckman will be the leader today for the elimination. So we see what he can do.
Yeah, Gary was last year at the Worlds. He was third against in the points when it was in the rain. So he's a super physical, super strong skater, and also really strong in the rain. So I guess he was winning Berlin in the rain too, one time, or
he was really close to the victory.
He was second, yeah.
But so yeah, he beat me in the rain already in the final sprint, and he's really fast in the final sprint. So if he can manage to be in the top 5 and make the finals for the elimination, he can be close for a medal too.
Yeah. So we have now the French team back in the leading. Ewan again doing his job, working for Alexi. So
really doing an amazing job, Ewan.
Yeah, he's working out a lot, and it's not like the pace is really low. So the pace is picking up there, and you hear the people shouting here. So it's getting really close and really fast. A lot of action going on. Really exciting racing. So it's really like top racing. So very close. So and we still have one Belgium inside, right?
Yes, Tim is still in the race. So let's hope he can take some other guys still out and have a good result.
Yeah. No, it's really good. The crowd definitely is there, and you can see the crowd is getting excited with every place he's stepping up. So normally you say the Belgians are cold, but you can hear, they're really cheering for their people.
Yeah, he just took out maybe a Colombian or somebody from Venezuela, and yeah, he's really a guy who lives in this city, in this village. He's almost living on the road course, so his home is 100 meters from here. Yeah, I think it's really nice to skate here.
Yeah. So you can hear people, cheering for him that he's still in. So that's good. But again, it's Ewan on the front. And then we have Alexis sitting behind him comfortably, and then we already have Fabio in the third place. So Fabio being really under control as it looks right now.
Yeah, I think Fabio and Alexi are skating the easiest races. Fabio is right after Alexi the whole race and skating the perfect race, and Alexi of course as a teammate of Ewan, who's skating a really hard race and working hard.
What do you think when it comes down to the race? Let's say, the last 1.5 laps, Fabio will be still behind Alexi. You think he can pass him?
Yeah, I think Fabio can. He always has tricks to pass the guy in front of him. But here, yeah, you need the balls to do it. It will be really fast. So, yeah, it won't be easy to pass somebody in here, and if you put the right acceleration at the right moment, it will be hard for Fabio to pass him, but we'll see.
Okay, Holland out. So I guess this was Gary.
I think it was Chris Payne.
Oh, was Chris Payne? Okay. So Belgium still inside. Pretty good race from him, really.
Yeah, he's skating really good and managing his spot in the pack, and that's what you need in this kind of racing.
Yeah, he's still in there. Still looks like he's a little bit of gas to go, so it will be good. If can. We're almost down to top 10, right?
Yeah, we're getting close to the top 10, so almost in the last 10 laps, I think.
And we still have, Ewan going from the front, really strong. We know him, You have been skating with him, a lot. In Berlin, had the breakaway alone with him, and you're pulling from the front, you and him, almost cracking the 1 hour record in Berlin. So he's super strong in a breakaway.
Yeah, he's that's Tim is just out because Tim, because Chris Penn doesn't want to leave the race. I think that's really bad.
Yeah, so yeah, he thought it's probably one guy behind him, but normally this guy should be out, so could be bad luck for Tim actually at this moment.
A shame.
So now we see. So it's guess Belgium is out, right?
Yeah, because Chris Penn didn't want to leave the race. Yeah, that's a good decision from the referee that they disqualify him.
Yeah. So Tim is out, and we have Gary now Hackman out, I guess, because he didn't know he wouldn't sprint.
He thought probably the same that Tim wasn't out.
For the last guy, yeah.
That's karma maybe for Netherlands.
Yeah. So he probably doesn't know he's out. So that's pretty bad, you know. So he's still in the race, you know. So he's still thinking it is in. He thought there was no eliminated. He thought it was Tim behind him. That's too bad.
Yeah, that's
so. And we have again Ewan going really strong, and now it's getting close for Felix a little bit.
Yeah, but I think the Portuguese was still behind him. So
yeah. So now it's, you know, the hard decision for Felix what he should do. You know, stay here and, you know, making sprint at the end, or go lead from the front. From the front it will be hard because, you know, Ewing is doing a hard pace from the front.
Yeah. I think Ewan won't let anybody pass him because even in third position it can be really dangerous, especially in the elimination for the last elimination.
Oh,
it's now the last elimination, so we're getting into the last laps.
Yeah. So it will be exciting who to have, and I guess we have Colombia being out.
Yeah.
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 So we have Paris out, and we have now still all the favorites inside. Yeah.
We're going into the last lap, I think, after this. So 2 more laps.
Two more laps. So we have Ewan out, and we know, you know, he won't make the sprint probably. So whoever is under the top 5, you know, is very close to a medal already here.
Yep.
So Alexi in there, Fabio inside. We still have the other Italian inside there, right?
Yeah, I think he will be protecting Fabio, so nobody can push him.
And this is Paxi, and now it's like, oh,
we're getting into the last lap, I see now.
This was close. I don't know if Felix is out, or it could be even like Peter Michael, because he was hanging at the end.
This is the last lap, so we will see. Alexi is still leading, maybe.
Alexi.
Oh, Fabio is going to try and pass,
but
Alexi is pushing.
Oh, there was some pushing going on. It will be very close. So it's very close. Who's coming out?
We can see if Fabio can still pass it.
Yeah, this is Alexi coming out from the straight, and Fabio is coming very close, and the other Italian.
It's Alexi who wins the race. But
Alexi wins the race, and it was super close, and, you know, very good finish again for Felix, but it was an exciting race. You know, Fabio very close. The other Italian super strong.
Yes, he was going super strong, but with the teamwork of Ewan.
That's what I said. You know, everything, basically Italy and Alexis, they were benefiting from Ewan's teamwork. So I guess, you know, a big thanks should go to Ewan. Thank you for commentating. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Wat is hier?